Flintstones, starring John Goodman, Rick Moranis, Elizabeth Perkins, and Rosie O'Donnell. Off on my side of the tram, this is San Francisco Street, used for the TV series McMillan and Wife and Ironside. These sets are unique. They're called facades. Facade is a French word meaning false front. Normally we'll film on just the front of the facade. Sometimes we'll use the sides as well. And they're also different because they're built out of ordinary building materials such as wood and metal, but they're also built out of styrofoam, fiberglass, and even chicken coop wire. Well, let's see if we can get the tram up to 88 miles per hour because we're going to go back to the future. Off on my side of the tram, this is Courthouse Square. It was used for the Back to the Future films. And there's the famous Hill Valley Courthouse, and up at the top off to my side of the tram, the Clock Tower, where if you'll remember from the film Back to the Future, Doc Brown, played by Christopher Lloyd, had to harness that bolt of lightning that would send Marty McFly, played by Michael J. Fox, who was on this street right here, in his time-traveling DeLorean back to the year 1985. For the 1955 scenes in the film, the area in front of the courthouse was covered with grass, and there were sidewalks leading to a statue in the center. For 1985, that was replaced with a parking lot. And in Back to the Future 2, you remember the film, the futuristic scenes were set in the year 2015. This area in front of the courthouse became a pond. Off on my side of the tram, this brownish facade was used for the movie Legal Eagles. They're currently being prepared for an upcoming 20th Century Fox film called Jingle All the Way, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. In fact, all of these sets were used.
They are powerless to stop the enraged heat. Military units are rushing to the scene. These were last sighted near the 200 block of Old Avenue. We now go to live coverage on the scene with our helicopter reporter, Kelly King.
Wait, I see something, a gorilla in the mist. Oh no, the road is blocked. We're trapped on the bridge. The cables are breaking. The bridge is going to go any second. Let's... Oh no, the road is blocked and the third bridge. Don't worry folks, we'll get you out of this somehow. The cables are breaking. The bridge is going to go any second. This also became San Francisco for the first Dirty Harry film from Warner Brothers. And for two hugely successful Universal films, The Blues Brothers. And it was also Chicago for the 1973 Best Picture Academy Award winner, The Sting, starring Paul Newman and Robert Redford. We can't back the tram. We'll take the road behind the bridge. We can't take the road behind the bridge. Mike wants to have fun. We're taking the bridge. The road's closed. We're taking the bridge.
Don't take the bridge. Hang on, Riley.
Can't believe it.
We made it.
Oh, and there's water. I pity the fool that doesn't recognize the A-Team van from the 1980s TV series. And there's one of the 15 DeLoreans used for the Back to the Future movies. And there's there's Columbo's old convertible, and we're going to go way back in time. We're going to Bedrock. Twist, twist. On either side of the tram, you'll see the props used for the film, the Flintstones. Off on the driver's side of the tram, that's the Rubble House set actually used for the film. And look, there's a boat made out of stone on the driver's side of the tram. I hear it sinks like a rock, though. Off on the driver's side of the tram, used for the TV series Sequest DSV, and this Jurassic Park Jeep was actually driven by Jeff Goldblum and Laura Dern as they were trying to get away from the Tyrannosaurus Rex in the colossal #1 worldwide box office smash hit of all time, Jurassic Park, the ride. You'll wish it was just a movie. A 50-50 chance of rain. Keep your cameras pointed up at the top of the hill. Rumor has it there are flash floods in this part of the back lot. Everybody on the tram, be prepared. You might get a little wet. Look out, it is. It's a flash flood. Look out for that tree back there in the third car. Oh, don't worry about that tree. It's only made out of Hollywood. This is a classic example of movie-making magic. This is exactly how we would create an outdoor rain scene for filming. The rain is created by the sprinklers located up above in the trees, and at the top of the hill we have giant tanks that dump thousands of gallons of recycled water. This is the exact same process that was used for the Universal film The River, starring Academy Award winners Mel Gibson and Sissy Spacek. This area of the back lot was used for the sequel to the movie Fletch Lives, starring Chevy. It's called 6 Points, Texas, because there are 6 streets that lead right into the center of this part of the back lot. Back in the early days of filmmaking, we could make as many as 6 westerns at a time, one on each one of the different streets. In fact, when the director told the bad guy to get out of town, well, all the bad guy had to do was round the corner, and he was in. 1915, when Carl Laemmle founded Universal Studios, he had bleachers built and invited local people to come and view the making of the silent films, asked them to cheer for their heroes and boo for the villains, all for the incredible price of, on my side of the tram, this giant, we have all these different props and vehicles that you get for filming. Boy, that was a blast. I think that's the last of the underwater mines on the tour. Uh-oh. We've come to a memorable location on the Backlot Tour inspired by the Paramount film, The 10 Commandments. You may remember Charlton Heston as Moses, standing on a cliff, raising his staff, and commanding the waters to part. Well, here at Universal Studios Hollywood, we do it this way. Part the waters, please.
Watch.
Cecil B. DeMille first part of the waters back in the 1923 silent version of the 10 Commandments. To achieve this effect, he cut a frozen block of gelatin in half, melted it back together with gas jets, and then reversed the film to make it appear as though the Red Sea was parting. The 1956 Paramount Pictures version of the film, the one starring Charlton Heston, the same effect was created using special effects shots combined with footage of 10,000 extras walking along a dirt road. Now as we go through the Red Sea, I have to ask everyone to please remain seated, get your cameras out, you'll get a great sea level picture, the Red Sea. Ooh! Kirk Douglas and Laurence Olivier. Laurence Olivier stood on those steps off to my side of the tram and commanded the Roman Senate. And this is a foreign embassy facade off to my side of the tram, which can represent any foreign embassy in the world. All we simply have to do is put a different country's flag right out front. This area of the water. George, there might be a shark. George, there's a shark. He's coming right for you. George, get out of the water. George! George, you had a lot of guts being out there, and there they are. Well, keep your eyes on that yellow buoy off on my side of the tram. We've tied some bait onto the end of the yellow buoy. If the shark takes a bait, bait. We got the shark. Take the bait. Take the bait. Yes, we got him. Oh, we got the pier too. Hold on, everybody.
He's right there.
Get your cameras ready. On the driver's side of the tram, the first house on the corner was seen in the movie National Lampoon's Animal House, starring John Belushi. The second beige house, that's from the film Harvey. That's where James Stewart's character Elwood P. Dowd lived. The gray house, that's the home of the Munsters.
Yes, the Munsters home.
The yellow house, that's used for the Michael Jackson music video Black or White. Also the home of the Hardy Boys in the 1970s. And this beige house, that's from the film The Thriller Ball, starring Doris Day. Doris Day lived in each one of these homes along this street, each time with a different husband. Ooh. You see the colonial-style mansion off to the driver's side of the tram. That was built back in 1927 for a silent film called Uncle Tom's Cabin. Painted pink for the movie Dragnet, also starring Dan Aykroyd. And who would have guessed that Nancy Drew would live so close to the Hardy Boys? Well, she did. Straight ahead in the greenhouse with the white pillars out front, off on the driver's side of the tram, for the Nancy Drew miss. The movie, of course, Psycho, directed by the master of suspense himself, Sir Alfred Hitchcock. Get your cameras ready off to my side. Look, there's Roy Schneider off to my side of the tram. The 86 made-for-TV movie, The Bates Motel. Off on my side of the tram, you can see the steps leading up to the Psycho house. Norman! Norman!
Yes, it is. Mother
It was built for the fourth Jaws film, Jaws the Revenge, and it was also used for the TLC music video, Waterfalls.
Man, can you get that, please, the picture?
Up on my side of the tram, Paul Bunyan and Babe the Locks, they can be seen in the movie The Great Outdoors as well. Actually, and of course, you can do that sort of thing right here at Universal Studios Hollywood. We're going to take the shortcut back to finish up the tour. Oh, wait a second, we're not supposed to take this road. It says danger. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
This is the shortcut? I can't believe it. Well, as long as the sign is off. Well, everybody be very quiet. Remain seated, please. Keep your arms and legs inside the tram. I'm going to have to lower my voice a bit. Hi, my name is Dan. Oh, no, now I've done it. If you feel a little dizzy, just close your eyes. If you feel dizzy. Houston, we've got a problem. Until everybody got their turn. Where we just were, and where Universal Studios has created over 80 years of film history. And if this view looks familiar to you, you might recognize it from a movie we released. It's about a little creature that landed here. The creature was E.T., that's right. Be good.